Howdy folks, welcome to my channel. Satish Gear here from Dallas, Texas. In this video, we're going to learn how to run ads on Quora. So if you haven't heard of it, Quora is like Yahoo Answers, but a little better, right? So let me ask you a question. So if you went to Google and searched up a question like, how do you do this? Why is this? Most likely the first result is going to be Quora, right? And that's an organic way of getting traffic. But on this video, we're going to learn how to run ads on Quora. Now, why Quora, right? So of course, Facebook, Instagram, all those companies have their own pros, but Quora had its own beauty. Now, it's a question-based ad platform, meaning you can actually go ahead and frame a question and then be the one to respond to that. Now think about that for a second, right? So, and you can target based on spaces or topics. For example, let's say you sell a product that's in like marketing, right? You can run ad on people who selected to get marketing, question, answer, and interesting facts on their email and on their feed as well. So that's why I love Quora. So on the video, next video up here, I'm gonna take you by hand and show you exactly how you can run ads on Quora to generate more leads, more customers, and hopefully more money. Let's get on my computer and I'll see you at the end. And keep in mind, if you enjoyed this video at any time, please go ahead and subscribe so I can bring more videos like this to you often. And did you know I can go ahead and send exclusive content on your phone if you subscribe to my text newsletter? Go ahead, there's a link on the description. Click that and subscribe right now. Let's get on my computer right now. So running ads on Quora is quite simple, okay? So all you need to do is go to Quora.com/ads, okay? And once you get up here, you're gonna go to Pixels and Events. And what you wanna do is go ahead and set up your pixel so you can track your customers and your leads. Click on Set Up Pixel, okay? And then you'll click on manually or with a partner if you wanna give this code to a developer, okay? Or you can use it on Google Tags. It's up to you. So all you need to do is pretty much go ahead and copy this code and put it on the head tags of your website. Okay, so if you don't know what that is, if you're using WordPress, you can go to Appearance Editor. You can do that. If you're using like ClickFunnels, there should be a snip place to put your code there as well on the header as well. If you don't know what this is, ask your developer and they should be able to explain this to you as well. Click on Next. And then you can also go and set up these as well. And that's pretty much it. And once you go ahead and set that up, let it be on your page. And then you're going to go to Manage Ads, click on New Campaign. And then once you get up here, you're going to click on the campaign name. This can be whatever you want to call it. So for example, in this case, we're going to call it Demo Ad 1. And then it says objective, right? So the objective, it could be conversion, app installs, traffic, awareness. And this part is pretty similar to Facebook ads, if you want to say. Not as good as Facebook ads, but it's pretty much similar. So if I was running ads, to get sales and straight up, I would pretty much go ahead and use conversion, to be really honest. If you are trying to get some installs for your, iOS or your Android app, you should do app installs. Traffic, I have not seen anything amazing. I like conversion because I think they deliver a little better traffic who are actually like to, make a purchase, or they're, depending, this is a better traffic, right? With this traffic, they're just trying to fill your order. And what I've noticed is that the traffic is not that amazing because when I'm running traffic ads, I'm trying to get some leads, right? This one, I have tried it a couple of times, and I think people freak out when they see that their information is already filled out. So you can try it. I have not tried this a lot, but I have tried rest of these, and I would have to go with conversion initially. Now conversion event, this is if you have the pixel. So if you don't know what this is, ignore it, but I would definitely encourage you to set up a pixel so you know if it's converting, how is it converting, and things like that as well. So your conversion pixel, so pretty much I would go ahead and do purchase. So you'll have that Quora pixel set up, and one of the event is going to be purchase. So that's going to be triggered at the end of that thank you page or order page, if you want to call it. You can use the conversion. You can use a conversion objective for like leads as well. It has worked fine. You're not going to have any problem with that. Like general lead, it's all same, guys. It's all same, right? So it's up to you. Maximum budget wise, I would start with about $50 initially. Well, man, hold on. Let's go up here. Let's go right here. Let's do $50 here. If you're brand new, I don't want you to put like $1,000 and you'd be surprised, right? Because it could burn your money early. So you can set up your schedule right here. I like to begin immediately. Next. Now the ad set is pretty much the same thing like any other platform. So what you can do is I call it ad V1. I like to call it one. So I can have multiple of these ad sets and control them, right? And this is where you can control the cities. So for example, I can do Texas, whatever I want to do. I can do my zip code like this and things like that as well. I can exclude it as well. Now, primary targeting, it's depending on how you want to do it. So for example, a contextual ad, this is based on what people see. Okay. Audience ad is based on the topic. For example, if you go to Quora, right? If you go to Quora right here, these on here, these are spaces. So this is what they're talking about. This is the, the topic space, whatever you want to call it. So they're asking you, do you want to target by, this thing or, just based on text, okay? And behavioral is based on what they have searched before or like what they have asked before, if that makes sense. For example, if you're running an ad for, let's say, contraceptive, things like that, you might want to like a question history, and you might want to target like, for example, how to not get pregnant or things like that, right? Or for example, maybe you want to do a question history for how do you find a good podcast hosting company, how do you make more money, things like that. So this is where it comes really really handy, and that's why I said initially, right? People are like, why Quora over Facebook, right? Yeah, Facebook had its own like pros and stuff like that, right? Um, Quora had its own style because I like to, because these people are asking a question, right? And then if you can answer that question properly and in a nice way, you're gonna be their savior. You're gonna be their, favorite person. So that's why I love, Quora. Now, broad targeting, not avoid. Okay, so this one based on keywords and things like that, what I like to do is I like to do two of these: audience targeting and behavioral targeting. Those are amazing, use those. Okay, and then next up you can decide on the type of browser and things like that. Gender wise, of course, it depends on the product, depending on what you're selling, so you'll have to decide that as well. Let's see. Yeah, I love this feature. Okay, because even if people don't show up, here's the okay. So on Facebook and things like that, right, people actually have to be on the Facebook app or on Facebook in for them to see your ad, and that's shown on the side, right? On Quora, the ads are on a stream. For example, right, on Facebook you see ad on the side in different places. On here you see ads like you see a question, a real question, organic question, and you see your ad right here. You see an organic question. So it's like embedded on the feed. That's why I love it. And the second reason I love it is because the email feature, right? Let's say I'm interested in entrepreneurship, right? What these people can do, what Quora can do is, because I get a digest, like a quick email every morning about entrepreneurship, they can actually go ahead and put in that ad on the email. So I see that your ad on my phone, on my own inbox, which is pretty cool, I think. Okay. So optimize for clicks or impression. I would do clicks, obviously, right? Bid wise, I would leave it alone. I'm just going to leave this alone. Let's see. Making money. Okay, whatever, right? There we go. You see that you get an idea, right? Bid wise, let's see, this used to be where you could just leave it cost per click. I'll do 25 cents. Okay, and here at this point, this is about, you're going to be creating you'll be creating your actual ad format, right? And then the ad format, you're going to have your business name and things like that. This is pretty normal for any other and if you run ads, you know what this is. It's pretty similar to Google Ads, to be really honest. And that's pretty much it. This one you can handle it on your own, right? It's asking if it's an image ad or promote an answer. I like this better, to be really, really honest, right? Because what you can do is promote that, it's a QA forum, so you can promote it with a question and answer. That's why I like it. But of course, you can use this as well. What I have noticed is that, promote with the answer, this one, is going to get on email really, really well, and it has a high click-through rate as well. But that's pretty much it. It's super, super easy to use Quora Ads. I use it for generating leads and sales as well. I think you'll love it. So let's get back on the video and we'll talk more. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed creating it. Now, keep in mind, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and subscribe so I can bring more videos just like this to you on your YouTube feed for free. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.